you know, you come out for a nice quiet walk and you've got flipping people everywhere. Don't it just get on your nerves? Can't you just have a nice bit of peace and quiet, a bit of time to yourself? This is just a little vidlog. I thought I'd do a walking vidlog today. See time there, look. She's going for a little walk with me. It's cold this morning. I wish I'd put my hat on now actually. Yeah. It's always cold up here though. I've come up Goblin Coombe again. It's nice up here. Oh, it is cold. My hands are really chilly this morning. Well, if the people are going that way, I'm going that way because I want a bit of peace and quiet. Yeah, very nice. Anyway, have a look. I'm having a bad time of it at the moment. I'm coming off my antidepressants, or at least, well, I was on them for about 6 years, and I've spent the last 4 or 5 months coming off them, which I have now. I'm off them fully, and I'm getting some hard days. It's just learning to deal with the days differently, because you had your hard days before, but you had that chemical boost in your brain to get you out and do stuff. Do you know what I mean? Whereas now you just feel lethargic and you've got no oomph. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard. I was diagnosed with the old clinical depression about 6 or 7 years ago, and I've been on the old antidepressants ever since. Sorry, I'm trying to, let's try it that way, is that better? Been on all antidepressants since. I always vowed I wanted to come off them sooner or later. But let's try this side. There we are. Is that better? My fingers are going to... I always vowed I wanted to get off them. But it's bloody hard living without them. You can see why people get addicted to them. Because you're addicted to feeling happy. You know, it's not all druggy and all that. It's well, what's wrong with feeling happy? Everyone's entitled to happiness, aren't they? You actually generally feel happy, you feel up. And that slight at the edge has gone off the upness. You know what I mean? So, oh, I don't know. We're getting there. We'll get there. That's what it's all about. That's what I got my camper for. Get me up and, of course, it's cold this morning. Get me up and get me out. So I'm damned if I'm going to sit in feeling sorry for myself. I've never been like that, and don't intend to start now. Anyway, anybody coming? Nope, that's alright then. Look like a plonker talking to myself. Yeah. I've run out of sachets for milk as well. I've usually get them on eBay, like pack of 25. Pack of 25 little sachets of milk, you know, the little UHT ones. They're really good. So I've gone for some sachets of hot chocolate this time. So I'm going to have one of those when I get back. Oh, it's so nice to look at nature, look at the trees and everything. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, look at that. Now there's a film in it on its own. Bit of relaxing music. Bit of a relaxing music to some nice woodland. That'll help you meditate and have a bit of time out. Yeah, it's lovely. I think what I'm going to do is I'm a bit lacking in brain power today. Sorry. So rather than just make this a vidlog, I'll put a few pictures up you can have a look at, and then I'll come back to you in a minute when I have my cup of hot chocolate, so if I can spark the brain cell into life and see if I can come up with something a bit more interesting to talk about. So here's a few pictures and I'll see you in a minute. When the rain falls, when the rain falls. I was just thinking about this lady who used to live in a mobile, well, I think it was a horse box. She used to live in a horse box down the bottom of the car park here, and she lived there for years. Anyway, the council moved on. She went, you know, she didn't seem to bother anybody. She was you know, she was tucked away in the corner of the car park. I used to speak to her, sort of say hello and stuff like that. But yeah, she got moved on earlier on in the year. I don't think you can see. She got moved on earlier on in the year. So I was just thinking, I wonder where she went. Think yourself, oh, it probably got put onto like a traveller's site down towards Western. It's like a big site, because I think all counties have to provide a site, don't they, for alternative living, as they call it, which basically chuck you in a ghetto if you want to be different, you know. Oh, put all that riff-raff over there type thing, you know, which is all wrong, isn't it? You know, people remember one of my other vids I put up the other day. Actually, I don't know if it's gone up yet, but anyways, I did a stealth camp up on the top of the Mendips, and there was 2 gypsy caravans with horses, and I thought, fair play to you, you know. I thought, brilliant. I thought I'd love to live like that. I would. I could live in my van. It wouldn't bother me. It's a little bit small, but you know, if it was just me, I wouldn't care. That'd suit me. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what other people think. You know, we're forced into a society where, you know, if we have to do what everybody else wants us to do, and therefore if we don't, we're bad people. You know, we're not judged on our own merits anymore. We're judged on how everybody else sees us, which is not good, because it's not good for yourself. Do you know what I mean? You can't. It destroys the person inside, who we are. It destroys who we are ourselves. Over to run again. It destroys who we are ourselves. We lose who we are, I think. You know, when you're at work, you're Mr. So-and-so that works doing what he does. Do you know what I mean? So you go and you do the same thing day in, day out, and you know, and to everybody else, that's who you are. I was watching this chap on a Vidlog yesterday. I follow him quite often from time to time, and he was saying how people had left him horrible messages and said that, what an obnoxious sod he was. He was a bit of a drunken bum and all this stuff. And basically, it was just him having a laugh, really. You know, he sits there and has a drink and does his vidlogs. But he was saying how everybody just judges him by what they see, which is true, isn't it? You know, it's always don't judge a book by its cover, which is true. It's so true. I mean, it's the classic numpty society that we live in. You know, if you're not wearing all the latest fashions and you're not driving around in the newest cars and all this rubbish, you're automatically classed as being a lower citizen or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? It's such a load of rubbish. I mean, all these poor people sat in their box. Oh, I just pity them. I feel sorry for them. People that look at me and say, "Oh, you ain't got white teeth, and you got teeth missing, and all this, you know. You ain't got the North Face and all this stuff." I mean, I don't care. I genuinely don't care, because I'm me, and I'm happy being me, and that's the way it is. And if people don't like it, tough. Because I ain't changing me for no one. And that's what he was saying. He was saying the same thing. So I give him a thumbs up on that one. So I thought, brilliant. Well, good on you, mate. I find I can think clearer like this. I go out for a walk, get the fresh air. Go out for a walk and get the fresh air. I feel my mind's a lot clearer, and I can think and speak more. Do you know what I mean? It's not waffle, but it's just a bit of clarity in it. Do you know what I mean? Trouble is, you don't get the opportunity to have peace and quiet. Not anymore. So wherever you go, there's people everywhere. It's a shame. You know, well, I suppose if you went up in the middle of Snowdonia or something like that. But unfortunately that's a bit of a drive for me. So I've got to make do with what I got locally. You know, you wanna go for a walk and talk to me phone without people prejudging me and think, "Oh, what's he doing? Was he walking along with a phone in his hand, talking to himself?" Right, hot chocolate. Just having my cup of tea. Well, cup of hot chocolate. I got back all right. There's people over there. Surprise, surprise. So like I said, you can't get no peace and quiet. I just found a lovely little spot for my camera up here. That fits in perfect in there. I'll have to remember that for next time. I can't imagine many of you lot going to watch this. Or I can't imagine many people wanting to watch this. Belgium chocolate. Whisper. Give that one a go. Yeah. Tear here. Must be bin there. Oh, that smells nice. Proper chocolatey. Yum yum. Nice. All you chocoholics out there. If Rick's watching, I am sorry, but I haven't got any white chocolate. Do they do white chocolate milk? Hot chocolate, white hot chocolate drink. Do they do that? That'd be really nice. That would be really nice. Yeah, I'd quite fancy that. Yeah. So as I was saying about the what was I talking about? Oh, the Vidlog I was chatting. Yeah, that's right. It's funny because when you watch somebody on a video, you're expecting it to be programmed. People are so used to watching telly that everything is edited out. You know, it's like watching people doing stuff generally. You think people wouldn't watch that because it's boring. You know, if I was to just sit in here and drink a hot chocolate, you'd all switch off. I don't blame you, so would I. But do you know what I mean? It's but yeah, if you were sat in here with a friend or somebody you knew, you'd start talking to them, wouldn't you? Or even just sit there quietly. You wouldn't, oh, this is boring, and get up and walk out. Which is a bit odd with videos, really. We all treat them very differently. It's always this switch on, switch off type thing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's quite weird, really. Yeah. Anyway, I've waffled on for far too long now. This is quite a long vidlog, this one. I thought I'd just put a bit of spice into it. I mean, everybody just sort of, most vidlogs, you just sit in front of the camera and waffle. That's it. But I thought I'd do something a bit different this time. I was having a look at Paul's the other day. Was that a vidlog? I think it was a driving vidlog. Yeah, Paul, Vauxhall 007. So if you want to go and check his channel out, he'd be happy to have you. And yeah, he was doing a driving one, you know, out the front, and he was chatting about things while he was driving along. But he wasn't filming himself; he was filming out the windscreen, which was good. That's, you know, it's different. Like that one. Anyway, I'm going. I'm going to finish my hot chocolate. You don't want to sit and watch me drinking that, because that's boring. So I'll see you in the next vid. Peace and every step. Have a great time ahead. Good weekend, good week, whatever this goes up. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next vid. Cheers then.